And we can even expect some rain to close out Mother's Day. I'll have a preview of that timeline coming up, but first I want to start with our Storm Tracker 2 radar on the very northern side of town as you head north of Spring. We've been monitoring showers and thunderstorms, now continuing to lose some strength here. But you notice these white boxes. We've seen several special weather statements throughout this evening and even a few severe thunderstorm warnings. But this is our last weather alert that we have issued from the National Weather Service that will go until 10:15, including Willis, Panorama, and even Montgomery there. We will continue to see those showers move out of the Woodlands to the north and west, but right now they do show some signs of weakening. Now on the southeast side of town, here's another cluster of showers. No lightning with this as it comes out of Pasadena along the Beltway and near Deer Park. Also seeing that gliding just to the south along the Gulf Freeway north of Friendswood. We are going to be watching for this to continue to break down. So through the rest of tonight, we should quiet on down. And then as we wake up for Mother's Day, we start out cloudy. It will be a little bit gloomy out there, mild, humid, muggy. By the afternoon, we'll get some peaks of sunshine, and then we'll be monitoring opportunity for some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms in the late evening. But our main event comes along our next disturbance that will bring a line of thunderstorms as we transition from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. So by Monday, 12 a.m., it's looking rather stormy as we go through portions of southeast Texas, looking back to the north and west. And those storms pack a punch. We're looking at a risk for severe thunderstorms here in Houston. As you head to the north, notice there's a yellow color that's a 2 out of 5 on the severe risk scale, including places like Huntsville, Trinity, Madisonville, College Station, and then even brighter colors indicating a 3 out of 5 across portions of central and north Texas. So if you're traveling for Mother's Day, it's going to be pretty important to keep an eye on this forecast as we are going to be looking at a round of storms coming our way. Once again, Bill, I'll have a closer look at that timeline for your Mother's Day plans as we track out our. We're mostly cloudy, mid 70s, still have that humidity. That humidity and heat sticks with us through the day part and the afternoon and evening, rising into the upper 80s with partly cloudy conditions. And then as we transition through the evening, you could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but our main event comes at night through the overnight hours into early Monday morning. Let's step through our future track. We're going to continue to see cloudy conditions here as we head through Sunday morning. Things are dry. You don't have to worry about grabbing for the umbrella. 3 o'clock, we start to notice some hit and miss activity. Seems like it's mainly east of Houston, but some of that could continue to trend a little closer out of Liberty County as we head through that 6 to about 9 p.m. hour. Now notice here by 11 o'clock, all of our focus goes to this out to our west. A line of thunderstorms continue to fire off, moving out of central and north Texas and moving closer to the Brazos Valley. By 12 a.m., you'll start to notice those storms through Brenham and College Station. By 3 a.m., this is coming through almost all of southeast Texas, from Trinity all the way into Huntsville, down through the Woodlands, Conroe, Bush, Sugar Land, and even out through Bay City and Palacios. That storm system will continue to shift its way to the south and east. And so by 5 a.m., we'll get wet weather from Lake Jackson through Galveston, portions of Bolivar as well, through portions of Winnie, and then that's going to continue to scoot its way out to the east. So Monday morning for the commute, we are drying out just in time. We are going to continue to monitor any changes with the timeline, but right now this has been pretty consistent over the last several model runs that this looks like an overnight rain event. So once again, if you do plan to be out and about, it's not going to be until late Sunday where we start to see that transition from dry to wet. And this all has to do with a cold front that will be moving across the state. If you are traveling out of North Texas, it's going to be very important to note that we are going to be looking at severe thunderstorms that could bring in some strong damaging winds as well as hail, and we'll still have to watch out for some spin ups. That's mainly to the north. Our concern will likely be strong winds. Now behind the front, we do get some relief. Dew point temperatures tomorrow are going to be muggy, 70s for that dew point temperature, 65 still going to be muggy, and then we'll see a decrease Monday, low 60s. It gets even better Tuesday. Tuesday. Way refreshing with dry air moving in. It is temporary though, so enjoy it while it lasts. Now, even though our dew point temperatures come down and rain chances come down as well, our temperatures will remain steady in the low to mid 80s. So we don't see a big temperature drop back into the 70s or anything like that, but it will feel a little bit better. Through the rest of tonight, we continue to watch for showers to break down. No lightning with these storms, which were once storms, but getting a little wet in spring right now with our Storm Tracker 2 radar as we head to the southeast of town. Continue to check in here across the Gulf Freeway. Continue to notice those showers. As we close out Saturday, showers and thunderstorms continue to fall apart, and we'll be waking up to a dry Mother's Day. However, it does come with a decent amount of clouds, so anticipate a mostly cloudy start for Sunday morning with partly sunny conditions as we head through the afternoon and evening. Now notice models are indicating an opportunity for some isolated shower and thunderstorm development. It does not look like a washout. So as of now, do not cancel your plans. Much of Sunday will be dry enough for you to be outdoors and enjoy it with your mom. However, the heat and humidity will still be in full effect. Now, it's not until late Sunday night, after we head past 10 p.m., we'll be monitoring a line of showers and thunderstorms coming out of the north and west. This will continue to move through the Brazos Valley around 12 and 1 a.m. as we head into that 3 and 4 o'clock hour, coming across Huntsville, Conroe, the Woodlands, down through Katy, Sugar Land, and even through Houston. And then by 5 a.m., this continues to pivot to the east, bringing wet conditions still across Livingston and Cleveland. We'll also notice that through Liberty, down through Chambers, Galveston also could be waking up to some wet conditions. This is Monday morning. Then as we head into our Monday morning commute, things dry out as much as that wet weather continues to press to the east. We are going to notice with Sunday's cold front that comes through here that we have the risk for severe thunderstorms. This is our main concern. Now notice it's a variety of colors as you head to the north there, out to Killeen, Waco, and even including the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There will be some strong thunderstorms, more likely and more numerous in coverage, and that's because they have a 3 out of 5 on the severe risk scale. As you head through Trinity, Madison counties, even out to portions of College Station there, touching into Brenham, a 2 out of 5. And then farther south, as you touch into the Woodlands, Houston, and Galveston, as well as Matagorda counties, you are looking at 1 out of 5 on the severe risk scale. So yes, there could still be some strong storms within Houston, but the likelihood for them to be widespread are going to be, or numerous, I should say, are going to be more limited compared to our counterparts to the north and west of southeast Texas. So as we take a look here, once again, this comes along a cold front, really firing off across North Texas back through 35 around 11 p.m. So this will not arrive into our area until later on as we close out Sunday and transition into Monday. And it all has to do with this front that will bring a change not only in wet weather, but it will bring a change in our dew point temperatures for Sunday. Still feeling that humid air. Dew point temperature 65 to 70 degrees. It means it's muggy outside. Now, once that front comes through, our dew point temperatures start to come down into the low to mid 60s. That's improvement, but it gets even drier here as we head into Tuesday. Dry air takes over, dew point temperatures falling into the 50s and 40s. And so that's what's going to make it feel refreshing as we continue through the early week. To reiterate, Mother's Day morning, we're still looking at a dry forecast here, mostly cloudy. By the day afternoon part, we're looking at partly cloudy, partly sunny conditions, upper 80s, and